Welcome to the APA Guidelines Explained, a series of knowledge clips on citations according to the APA Guidelines. In this knowledge clip, you will discover how to cite a web page as a source. Each source referenced in your text must also appear in the reference list. A complete reference list entry includes 4 parts: who, when, what, and where. The basic outline of a reference to a web page looks like this: author, year, title of web page, name of website, and the retrieval date. You end the reference with a URL. If a reference spans several lines, the second line will be indented. The different parts are closed with a full stop, except after the URL. Take note, when referencing sources in the English language, you should name the month first and the day second, followed by a comma, then year, again followed by a comma. You will see 2 examples. The first example is a web page with one author, M. Solanki. Let's start with who. Mention the last name of the author first. Only list the initials of the first name, followed by a full stop. If an author has several initials, use spaces to separate them. In case of 2 or more authors, use the ampersand. Don't forget to place a comma between the names and preceding the ampersand. In the second example, the author is an organization, Amsterdam Institute for Global Health and Development. Here's an overview of how authors are mentioned. In case of 21 or more authors, you only mention the first 19 and the very last author, separated by the ellipsis sign, 3 dots with spaces between them. The next part is when. When was the web page published? In this first example, this is the 18th of February, 2020. The date is placed in parentheses. In the second example, there is no date known. Abbreviate this to ND, no date. Place this between parentheses as well. The third part is what. What is the title? Which title is it? In this example, the title is Netherlands in Leading Position for Digital Literacy in Europe. The title is written in italics. If there is a subtitle present, end the main title with a colon and start the subtitle with a capital. In the second example, the title is shorter, Research Priorities. The last part deals with where. Where was the web page published, or where can it be found? In this example, it's the website I Am Expert, followed by a full stop. A date of retrieval must always be mentioned. Please note the order: month, day, year, from URL. Take care when placing commas. A URL always starts with HTTP or HTTPS. It may be printed in blue or black. Make sure to use the same notation throughout your reference list. In case of an electronic document, it is advisable to make it clickable. If the URL is too long, you may shorten it by using the URL shortener by Surf. Do not end the URL with a full stop, because this makes it unclickable. The second example can be found at the website of the Amsterdam Institute for Global Health and Development. Since this is equal to the author, you can leave it out and start straight away with retrieved May 25th, 2021 from URL. Now you can add the reference to your reference list. This is an example of a reference list. It doesn't matter if your source is a book, web page, or journal article. All types of sources are mentioned alphabetically. Now you know how to mention a web page in your reference list. How do you refer to this in your text? There are 2 options for this: in parentheses, in the running text. Please note that you only mention the year. Do not include the day and/or month. You have been shown a few examples of listing web pages. For other publication types, the same 4 elements apply: who, when, what, and where, but with subtle differences. In case of books or articles, check out the other knowledge clips. In the manual Citing Sources According to APA 7 Guidelines of the University of Tilburg, Referencing other publication types is explained with examples included. Do you wish to find out more on this subject or test your knowledge? Then check out the LibGuide in English. Good luck!